The Tampa Pride Diversity Parade, streaming live on ABC Action News Plus.
Proudly sponsored by the Straz Center.
Welcome back to our live coverage of the Tampa Pride Diversity Parade from 7th Avenue live in Ybor City. I'm here with my co-host, Tyler Butler. And as you can see, the parade started on time, so we love to see that. Right now you are seeing the St. Pete ROTC with the color guard. I believe they're about to do a bit of a performance, so let's take a watch. But these color guard performances, I am always so amazed. They are just always in such perfect rhythm, and they're walking and flipping and twirling at the same time.
I don't know when you do this late at night.
You know, maybe at my house, but where it's okay if I drop things, you know. But right there, you are watching the ROT St. Pete with color guard. Previously, we had the Tampa Police Department come through, and soon I believe it's going to be Tampa Mayor Jane Castor. But what you're looking at right now, this is our live camera right on 7th Avenue. Seems the floats may be moving a little bit slow right there, but they're making their way. We have 150 units to get through. This is the biggest Pride Parade they've had. That's really incredible.
That's what you can always look forward to, is that little delay between who's coming first, who's anxious to get up there, or who slows down.
And that's why we're here, to fill those in-between moments for you all.
That's what it's all about.
Absolutely. And you know, as we're looking around, a lot of people have come out today.
Yeah, absolutely. I bet you there's probably, I don't know, how many people?
Oh, I'm not even going to try to guesstimate. I am not going to embarrass myself on the stream. Not
every
about
year,
that today.
and I think because we have so many new people that have moved to Florida.
Absolutely.
I think that's also a big impact to Tampa Pride.
And this is really the first parade of the season as well. So people getting out and getting excited. Also spring break, so you know we have a lot more people in the area. But as you can see, our camera just showing you 7th Avenue. The parade's about 7 blocks. Starts at Nucio Parkway, goes about 7 blocks, and we are right in the middle. We have our live reporter, Lydia Vasquez. She's getting to the front, trying to, you know, figure out what all is getting set up.
Is it Dennis going to be coming down the line soon, too, at some point?
Dennis Ellsbury, yes, he will be driving our storm tracker.
Yeah.
We have our ABC Action News vehicle coming through as well. But it's really cool. Toward the end of the parade, we have all those big floats, so you got to stay with us for the next 2.5 hours, because we are going to show you some pretty awesome floats, whether it's Gasparilla Cruise or organizations in Ybor City.
And by the way, this year it's gotten even bigger. I mean, that's why you guys added 30 more minutes to the package here, because
we are going to be here until 6:30. Yes, we are. Yeah, and it is just such a beautiful day. So you know what? While we're waiting for someone, I want to talk about Out and About, because you talk about local organizations. So tell me one that you've profiled recently that maybe means a lot to the LGBTQ community in the Sarasota area.
So I actually just hosted Bradenton Pride, and that was really, really cool, because you know, you really got to see the community in a different angle. I mean, every city has such a different audience, it seems, and Bradenton is a little different. And you got to see that diversity, and you got to kind of communicate with some of the people that are a little different. And it was very interesting, I have to say. And I hosted it this year. It was a little nerve-wracking because I'm not really great, believe it or not, in front of a big audience. But
believe that, right?
But it was really fun. It was really exciting, and it went over really well.
Awesome.
So I definitely will do that again next year, I think.
And there are so many different Pride events in different cities. I know we have St. Pete Pride coming up as well, so absolutely. And we do want to talk about more LGBTQ organizations in the area. Our Robert Boyd, he talked to one bar called Cocktail in St. Pete, and we want to hear what he has to say about that.
Well, as you're walking down Central Avenue, it may look like just another bar, but when you step inside Cocktail St. Pete, you realize it's so much more.
A bar that's focused on the gay community that obviously has turned into a big sensation.
Cocktail St. Pete owner David Fisher always wanted to open a bar where everyone felt welcome.
And we felt as though there was an opportunity to have more offerings for them and have a safe space where they felt comfortable.
Have you had those conversations with folks from the LGBTQ community saying, oh man, this is something we've been looking for, this is something we needed?
Yeah, sure. I mean, people come in all the time, thank us for the space.
Caitlin and Desiree say it's great to know the local business community sees and hears them.
Love is love, and we couldn't be happier to live in Tampa Bay and celebrate it with everyone else that lives here as well.
Well, Jerry Hobson says there's a feeling of camaraderie every time he steps through the door.
You can always come here and feel a sense of protection and a place where you can be yourself, and it's a happy place, really.
And Cocktail offers a lot more than just drinks. They're trying to establish a resort-style atmosphere, complete with a swimming pool and hotel, all right on the same property.
This used to be all weeds here and a side yard, and then now it's obviously a space where you can come and enjoy and hang out in the sun, and we get straight people as well as gay people.
David also hopes to inspire other people in the LGBTQ community to follow their heart.
You don't have really large corporations doing, bars that are focused on the LGBTQ community, and so it's got to be local business owners that feel comfortable investing this kind of money into a market.
In St. Pete, Robert Boyd, ABC Action News.
All right, guys, so just a warning, it's getting rowdy up here.
I was going to say, did you forget that it rains beads always? I mean, it can't be a good pride parade unless it's raining beads.
That is very true. So right now you're about to watch the Pride Band, and we're going to let you listen in real quick. The Tampa Pride Band. They were founded back in 2014. They come to Pride every year. Great performance to kick off. Now what you're seeing is the big Pride flag, and it's Can Community Health that is leading the flag, walking the flag, and they do this, I believe they did it last year as well.
I wonder how many people it takes to actually make that and sew that.
All right, so, yeah, who's going to start counting? There's at least 50 holding that flag over there. That is a huge flag right there. And Can Community Health, both Tyler and I actually spoke with Dr. Rishi Patel, who is the community leader, the Grand Marshal community leader.
Absolutely.
He's the president and CEO of Can Community Health. And, that organization is really all about, it's all about serving the community and helping to treat people living with HIV, really focusing on the treatment and wellness of people living with HIV. It's based in Sarasota, but I actually just learned they have locations all over the country.
They do, and they've been around over 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome.
So it's a really important organization for the LGBTQ plus community, and as you can see there, I mean, pretty awesome that they get to carry the flag right there.
Huge.
And again, we spoke with the president and CEO, who we're going to talk to later. He's going to come up, and there are a lot of different grand marshals, not just the community leader. We have the celebrity grand marshal, we have the couple grand marshal, the organization. So really people who uplift the Pride community in the Tampa Bay area. All right, what do we have coming up next? I know we have the Tampa Bay Roller Derby coming up, but I think this is still Can, actually. Yep, this is actually Can's float. A lot of people came up from Can Community Health. We love to see that. Makes such an impact in the community. I love that float too. It's like a ship,
Once again, Lauren, community, so important. Everybody coming together, gay, straight, black, white. I mean, that's what Pride is about. It's really about the community. And as you can see, everybody's together, having a great time.
And again, this is right along 7th Avenue in Ybor City. Oh, and I believe we have the roller derby right behind them.
Now, can you do that, Lauren?
Oh, gosh, no. I had roller skates maybe for 1 year in 2nd grade, and when I tell you I had a pad on every bone, I had a pad on every single bone.
I would pay to see you out there in those roller skates.
That would bring in a lot of money, probably, so. Anyway, this is the Tampa Roller Derby. I mean, that's impressive. That is a brick street right there. Ybor City is not, 7th Avenue is not all tar and flat. Can you do that? You can do that? Okay. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. So where we are, we're about halfway through the parade. We're near 16th Street. We have Centro Ybor kind of diagonally behind us. So we're, that was brave. That also made me very nervous that she was hurt for a second.
You know, she had her bottle of water there.
I know. I know. I just got really, really antsy. Okay. All right, now we got some Jeeps coming along, and I believe Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office is coming up next. We're going to see a lot of Jeeps throughout the parade. I noticed a lot of the units, it's like Tampa Jeep, 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 so that's pretty awesome.
Last year there was like a Jeep parade.
And that's coming up toward the end.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office right here. Sheriff Chad Cronister may be in there. I cannot tell at this point. But they've got the motorcycles. You know, last year they got out of their motorcycles and threw beads. I am not seeing any beads throwing right now. All right, there we go, some bead throwing. If you're just tuning in, you're watching the Tampa Pride Diversity Parade live from Ybor City. We are broadcasting, and actually we're gonna tilt the camera around because there we are. I knew they were gonna throw beads. There we go. We are broadcasting live from 7th Avenue, right about 16th Street, and we want to thank Casa Ybor for this awesome location. Casa Ybor works with people to find apartments, retail, office space in historic buildings in Ybor, and that's exactly where we are. We're right across from Big Storm Brewing that just opened up near Centro Ybor. So a great location for the Pride Parade to bring you all of the exciting moments, and pretty soon those awesome floats.
Yeah, it seems like Ybor, you know, it grows, and it seems like they put some extra little pieces over here right in front of us. So it was great that we got this space because they've got these big giant bars that would have been in the other space. So we got some great angles here for the Tampa Parade.
Absolutely, and as you can see, still Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. So the way the parade goes, we see a lot of law enforcement in the beginning, then some elected leaders, and then we get into local organizations and Gasparilla crews, and the party just gets started. But I mean, you've been here a while today. Did you go to the parade, the festival?
Yeah, so I got here early. I got here around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I was able to walk around, and it was just awesome. I mean, there were like probably, I don't know, 100 different tents with different vendors, and just obviously community. And once again, that's really what it's about. And it was so cool to be able to kind of, you know, talk to everybody, and everybody was having such a great time. And
absolutely,
again, diversity. I mean, you see them all.
Yes,
you know, you
yes,
see
100%.
everything.
And if you're getting hungry, if you're, you know, maybe at the parade watching us, the food the food truck festival. That's the word I was trying to think of. It was a food festival.
Trucks, and don't forget the great pizza of Ybor, Amici down here. That's one of my favorite spots going out and about.
Oh, yes. Excellent. He even brought a pizza box.
I did.
His shirt was in the pizza box. I had a lot of questions when I got here, but here we are.
I don't know where the pizza went.
Oh, did it disappear in your stomach?
Make it. It didn't make it. Sorry.
Weird. He didn't bring me a pizza.
No,
so rude.
it didn't make it.
So you're watching Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office come down. We've got a few of their trucks. Just giving a lot of beads right now, and you know, it's just so great to see everyone just having a great time.
Yeah, absolutely.
All the beads getting thrown, although we might have to start going like this because at one point, actually, these came flying at my head. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but we always have these to fly back with.
The next person who hits me in the head is getting beads right back, absolutely. Yeah, but again.
Listen to that crowd roaring.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. The parade's about 7 blocks, so that's a lot of people in Ybor City. And this is the 9th annual, biggest one yet. They expect it to take about 3 hours. That's a long parade.
That is. You might have to dance a little.
I was dancing earlier. I don't think you want to see that. I think most of you are hoping the floats are coming up. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll have some more floats behind us when we come back.
The new Bank of America Broadway at the Straz season tickets are on sale now. This is where all your dreams come true. Experience Beetlejuice, Funny Girl, Moulin Rouge, Girl from the North Country, Mrs. Doubtfire, Peter Pan, Clue, and The Choir of Man. Season ticket holders also receive priority access to Broadway encores, Jesus Christ Superstar, The Book of Mormon, and Les Miserables. Get your season tickets today at strazcenter.org.
At Can Community Health, excellent healthcare starts with a foundation of inclusion, compassion, and respect, regardless of race, age, disability, sexual orientation, gender identity, or the ability to pay. Since 1991, we've provided premier care through outreach, advocacy, education, and research. If you or someone you love needs compassionate medical, mental health, or dental care, please visit cancommunityhealth.org to learn more. Together, we can make the difference.
The Bay Area is different than anywhere else. Unique with its culture, history, and pride. Full of stories, some with twists and turns, others inspire and inform. As a journalist with ABC Action News, it's a commitment to give perspective on all angles and provide answers that are hard to find. I'm Jameson Euler, covering what's important to you.
Always calling it as he sees it.
We are looking at what appears to be a turn to the right, a near miss.
That's the weather forecast I will vote for.
Chief Meteorologist Dennis Phillips. He's Tampa Bay's chief, getting it right with over 34 years forecasting weather.
Well, rule number 7 means don't freak out unless I'm freaking out. We're fine.
You deserve the experience and trust you get from Chief Meteorologist Dennis Phillips, only when you watch ABC Action News.
The shared experiences we have right here in the Bay Area shape who we are. And it's these stories that deserve to be told. As a journalist with ABC Action News, I've spent years involved in the community and with the people who live here. It's my responsibility to listen and take the time to get each story right. I'm Wendy Ryan. It's a privilege to tell your story.
When a story comes full circle, it means you're exhausting every resource, investigating every angle, asking the tough questions that lead to answers.
Would this not further divide the country?
We debate, we discuss, we challenge viewpoints. It's bringing clarity to the issues affecting you. This is our city. This is our state. This is Full Circle, Florida.
Live coverage of the Tampa Pride Diversity Parade continues on ABC Action News Plus.
Proudly sponsored by the Straz Center.
Welcome back to the Tampa Pride Diversity Parade, the 9th annual parade, and we are starting to see some good floats in here. Joining me right now is Tyler Butler. We are live on 7th Avenue in Ybor City. As you can see right here, this is the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office float. Love to see, yes, we have fans because, y'all, it is getting hot up here.
And of course, it's the Happy Pride.
And that as well. That as well. You know, we love a good theme up here.
Yes, absolutely.
So right now we're seeing the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office right behind us. Love that float they've going on with the heart there. They've had a lot of different representatives, deputies. I'm sure there's a lot of other people with them as well. And coming up behind them, we've got some pretty cool fire engines. So far we've had Tampa Mayor Jane Castor, we had the Sheriff's Office, we had TPD. We also had the Pride Band, which they were really impressive, as well as the St. Pete ROTC doing some color guard and flipping, and the roller derby. The roller derby.
The roller derby.
The roller derby. We learned that Tyler can supposedly roller skate. I can't. It's fine. It's fine. But it is such a gorgeous day to be celebrating community, celebrate pride, inclusivity. It is just a fabulous day out here.
Absolutely. And as you can hear, the crowd is roaring. They want those beads.
Yes.
They want the beads.
Yes, they do. And one of my favorite things is after, when we see all the beads on the roof of the balconies, the porches that we're standing on, that's, I feel like they're going to be up there for a little while afterward. It is not easy to get up. So what you're seeing right now, this is Tampa Fire. They have an antique engine right there, Tampa Fire. That's pretty cool. Can you imagine when that was the fire engine, you know?
It might take a few extra more minutes to get somewhere.
Probably.
I think that thing definitely runs on maybe some steam and coal.
We love technology.
Yes.
And the regular Tampa Fire engine coming up behind. And you know, it's great to see. We keep talking about the community and how many different organizations are here, and we're also seeing it from all parts of Hillsborough County and Tampa with fire rescue, safety personnel, so know that, you feel safe here too.
Absolutely. The presence of Tampa Police is all around us, keeping us all safe. We love that.
So they're going right down 7th Avenue. Parade's about 7 blocks. We'll let the siren go by before we say anything else. It's going to park right behind us, so we can't speak. They're like,
yep.
Like, Lauren and Tyler, just stop. Just stop. And behind Tampa Fire, we actually have one of the schools that's performing. It's Barrington Middle School. There are several middle schools and high schools performing, whether it's their drum line or their band. And this is a pretty cool opportunity for these kids because, what an awesome chance to perform in front of a huge crowd. I can't imagine what it's like to be a middle schooler and get to perform in a parade like this.
And that's the great thing about a parade like this. It's not just for one type of person. It's not for just one person. It's for everyone, and it's so great to see all ages out here, families, children, black, white, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. They're all here.
Yeah, and we can't wait for that band to come up behind us because also these kids are carrying instruments that are half the time as big as them.
Yeah, that's true.
We'd love to see that. So again, this is Barrington Middle School coming up right in the center, and usually the bands stop around our area to put on a little performance, so we hope that holds as well, because we're kind of in a central area near Central Ybor. A lot of people can gather. So,
were you musically inclined?
I played the piano.
Oh, me too.
Oh, look at, I knew we'd get along for one reason, right? But, these drums, these kids, they're
great. I can see you playing the flute.
Yes, this is when you're like, I'll take the clarinet,
right.
the flute, maybe the saxophone, but that is awesome right there. And now we are starting to get into, I believe we're going to have a City of Tampa flow right behind them. Yep. You know what's awesome about Pride Parades too? Everything is so colorful. It is just beautiful. I think it's being pulled by a dump truck. City of Tampa right there, showing City of Tampa stands with pride,
it's great to see all these local public figures being involved with Tampa Pride as well. I mean, again, community, it's obviously spotlighted right here, and as everyone sees, everyone coming together.
Absolutely, and we're about to see a lot of that for the next few. We're going to see a lot of elected officials, whether it's Tampa City Council, Hillsborough County Commissioners, who are all showing their support for Pride. Several of them will be coming up behind. Tyler, what's your favorite thing about Pride every year? I mean, we've done this for now 3 years.
I mean, I love the parade, obviously. I just love the excitement about when you come down here and everybody talking, but I also love the lead-in to Pride because, you know, we get all that excitement and everybody gets all driven for today to happen. So everyone talks and they're like, you know, what are you going to be doing at the Pride Parade, or where are you going to be? Let's meet here, let's meet there. That part of the excitement is what I love the most.
And I can imagine this also, having Pride on 7th, hello. Having Pride on 7th Avenue also really helps the Ybor City businesses too, because a lot of people come to here, you have to eat something, you know, end up just buying something. So now we also want to talk about an organization we were talking a lot before, Can Community Health. I spoke with the president and CEO, Dr. Rishi Patel, who is also the Grand Marshal Community Leader. Here's our conversation. Joining me right now is Dr. Rishi Patel with Can Community Health. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Lauren.
So first, tell me what Can Community Health is and what's your mission?
Sure. Can Community Health is a full-service medical provider that provides care and services for those living with HIV, hepatitis C, and sexually transmitted diseases. And we do that through medical care, advocacy, education, research. So there's a lot of other fields and departments that we work with for our patients, but medical care is number one, and education and testing is right along with our medical care. We want to make sure that we engage the communities that we serve, so that way we can test individuals, and those that are reactive or are positive to a specific disease state, that we link them into care immediately.
All right, and you have a pretty awesome honor at the Pride Parade this year. The Grand Marshal Community Leader for the Tampa Pride 2023. Tell me what it's like to receive such an honor.
So I first got to stand off by saying, you know, I'm extremely honored and grateful to even be chosen for this position. There are so many great leaders in the community, stakeholders for what we do, and it truly is an honor because everybody deserves it, not just one individual. For us to continue to make an impact in the communities we serve, it is extremely important that we listen to the communities that need our services. And, you know, being a pharmacist and being from a position where I used to go into the communities to help individuals through adherence pharmacy, going into the patients' homes and really seeing where they're living and their surroundings and how I can help them. That's what I'm trying to bring at CAN as well. And CAN's really doing it where we're going into the communities and bringing the services that the individuals need, not what we think that they need.
And what are some of the challenges you guys are facing right now and how you're overcoming them as well?
Absolutely. I think the biggest challenges that we face is stigma and discrimination. You know, 40 years have gone by since HIV or AIDS has been identified, and today it's still the same. There is stigma, there is discrimination. So those individuals that are tested and are positive for HIV, sometimes those individuals are scared to get treatment and care because of the stigma associated with it. And that's our job, to reduce or eliminate those barriers to care so individuals get tested, get in care, and stay in care.
What do you think people in the community can do to help your mission?
Well, first thing is to advocate for those living with HIV and hepatitis C. I think if we can reduce that discrimination and stigma around the disease, then people are more likely to go get tested and treated. And it starts with just really being a human person.
All right, Dr. Patel, thank you so much for joining us today.
We
can't wait to see you on the parade route and get your waving hand ready.
Absolutely, I'm excited. Thank you so much.
Right, thank you so much. I mean, he said he was about to wave like royalty, so I'm expecting a lot from Dr. Patel when his Jeep
They really do so much for the community.
Absolutely.
And communities, I mean, so many different areas.
And they're based in Sarasota. When you're down in Sarasota talking with people, do you know a lot of people who work with them?
Yeah, I do, and they actually have a lot of community involvement. So like a lot of different events that I'm involved with, I always see them. They're always a part of it, and that's the great thing is not only are they're giving and helping others, but they're also helping other organizations and other nonprofits in the area.
That's awesome. And you know, they were also talking about how they also try to bring mobile units to people, which is so important right now because a lot of people may not have access to get to the health care that they need. So that's something he told me that I thought was pretty awesome as well.
Yeah, and 30 years. I mean, been around for a minute.
Absolutely. All right, so what you're seeing right now,